All right, man. It's your boy D Tate, and I am here with my boy JQ.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. And I'm here with Kamari.
What's up?
Okay, so we was having this conversation about. All right, you go ahead and you go ahead about the money thing.
What exact money thing?
About.
Because there's a lot going on with money. Money ain't shit. It don't mean nothing. It's not worth shit.
Money
is paper.
Money makes you handsome.
That's what it was.
Does it?
Definitely.
Money makes.
That's where the whole shit
yeah.
started.
So,
That's exactly where the whole shit started.
I don't think money exactly makes somebody handsome, but it definitely entices somebody to perceive somebody in a way that is appealing. It doesn't make them attractive per se, but it does make them more appealing. Because if you have money, then you can do certain things. And if you don't have money, well, then you really can't do shit. And that's just how America's set up. So
I feel like the world
maybe not attractive, maybe not more attractive, but definitely more appealing. I will give you that. That is true.
So how did Rick Ross go from Rick Ross to Rick Ross?
He went all the way there.
The money changed him. The money makes you handsome or beautiful.
It makes you appealing.
How?
Because people want that.
Okay.
They want that money. That's why.
Man, I feel like I feel like they can sense when you broke and when you rich. You just carry yourself a different way.
Yeah.
The money will boost your confidence. So therefore, confidence alone is sexy. So the money will boost you. I take that back. I'm not going to say that money makes you handsome, but it does make you look better.
Yeah.
Just the way you carry yourself. Yeah, appealing. Yeah, you right.
But
I feel like the money will take some stress away. So when you like 40 something and you rich and you ain't got those bill issues, then it's like you look better.
To worry about.
Yeah. So
that's my thing. Yeah, like I ain't gonna lie. What's the difference between a broke crackhead and $1 billion crackhead?
The broke crackhead look way older.
Chapstick.
That nigga aged up. That nigga on the block smoking these rocks and he aging his ass off. But when this motherfucker in the comfort of his own, when he in the comfort of his home, this motherfucker look younger than me. Cause he on these hard drugs and he got this money to go with.
Because he's got chapstick.
Man, fuck the chapstick. He got that money.
He's got
shit.
that Carmex.
He rubbing that money on his skin.
Well, I mean, there is some, fountain of youth, I guess, effects to having more money.
Yeah.
Just because it does give you less stress, and less stress equals less wrinkles, less frowning and shit like that.
And you also
gonna frown a lot more when you really ain't got shit.
And it's easier to get over a breakup when you got money too.
It is,
Ooh,
yeah.
Yes.
Because you got a lot more distractions available to you because you have more money. You can just go take a trip somewhere. Oh, wow, I got plenty of money. Somebody sees me and they're attractive. Hey, hell yeah, I'm going to fuck you. Yeah. Definitely. Yeah. I'm going to get my little shits off. And then when it comes back to it, I'm still going to be like, well, I got some more money. Let me go somewhere else then. Yep. There you go. But if you a regular ass person
and you go back to the slums
out of a relationship, then you just kind of shitted and you just like, well, I just been shitted on in my relationship and I'm shitted on in life because I ain't got no goddamn money. So I can't even do retail therapy to get my ass to feel a little bit better.
Hell no.
And that retail therapy is a very real thing.
You're right.
Very real.
So, okay. So what did y'all take on love? I always love to get like a female's perspective on love.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Because I talk to my friends and I have mostly guy friends and we just get our intake on it. What is y'all's intake on that?
I can't speak for all women, and that's one thing that I hate to see is somebody try to do that. But as far as I'm concerned, I feel like love, the word, is so played out that it's like the dollar bill. It don't mean shit.
Ooh, I agree.
Like, it's there. It has value. Don't get me wrong. You can buy stuff with it enough if you have enough of it. But like the dollar bill, it really isn't worth shit. No, it's just a piece of paper. It's just a sound in the wind. It really doesn't mean anything. Love, to me, is the actions that you put towards showing somebody that you care about them. That's love.
Okay.
And then there's also different types of love, which is why I hate the American language the American English, because you don't have enough variations of the word love, because there's plenty of different types of love. Like, I love pizza, but I don't love pizza the same way as I love my mom. And I don't love my mom the same way as I love Quan. So there's plenty of different types of love. But when you just blanket it all into one word, that's when you get a lot of different interpretations of it and understandings of it, which leads into misunderstandings.
So what's your
in relationships?
Okay, so what do you feel like it'll take for you as a woman? I know you ain't speaking on all women in this world, but love in an intimate way. Fuck the other ones. Mm-hmm. I love pizza though, but I'm talking about like the one.
Yeah, like love.
Yeah.
Love is a motherfucker.
It is.
I can say that. So many things I've got to tell you. Man. But I'm afraid I don't know how.
I promise. That's all. That's
because there's a possibility that you'll look at me differently.
That's love in that whole song, all them lyrics.
Yes, he was speaking straight facts the entire time.
Okay.
He said, from the very first moment I spoke your name. From then on, I knew.
Oh God, that's a good ass song.
So many people use your name in vain.
I'm not even gonna lie to you.
And that is like the hardest part of the whole song is when you truly feel and understand that.
Love turned me to a bad guy.
Vain.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Now this is where it is, and I'm sorry. This is beautiful, and I love the song. I love the melody, but I used to listen to songs like that, and I used to think that love was that. And I kept getting into relationships thinking that it's going to be some shit like that. I'm in this whole groovy, ready to be in love. I'm like, yes, I'm in this bitch.
And for the other person, it's just not that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it kept happening, so I'm just like, nigga, fuck this shit. Fuck this.
And that's what turns good people cold. And when somebody goes
I'm not going to necessarily say I'm cold. I just don't want, I don't feel like I'm cold. I'm just not interested in relationships. Like, you can't be cold if you're not dabbling in it.
So basically you turn that part of yourself off.
I turned it off. Because
I
just start feeling like it didn't exist.
Then what does it do? It dies off eventually. It's like a muscle. If you don't use it, you lose it.
Yeah.
So you're not using that love muscle, and it is a muscle. You have to use it.
Well, I'm a fat motherfucker when it comes to love.
God damn.
And see, that's the thing. When you put it to people and they don't either reciprocate that or they don't at least... They have to at least in some way reciprocate that. Because if they don't, then that's when it really just kind of kills that part of you. And it really makes you just want to close the door to it because you don't want to be vulnerable to that again and have the same thing happen because we're creatures of habit. And we know that we're creatures of habit. So when we see somebody else do something, we know, oh, this is what you're going to do again.
Exactly.
And again and again. Right. And if I let you do it, then you will continue to do it. But if I stop it, then it won't happen. And if I stop it for you, I can stop it for everybody else if I cut it off at the source. But a lot of the time, that's what makes people with trust issues so hard to get to the point where they can open up to somebody that... Yeah. That's just it. It just kills it before it can even get started.
Yeah, that's exactly how
what
I am.
It is. Because people, they take advantage of love, of true love, with fake love. And then it kills that hope in that pure person, in that pure soul, in that pure heart. It kills that. I
ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna say I was pure. I was on my bullshit too. But I'm just saying, like, my bullshit didn't level up to the bullshit that she was on. She was on. I was on that bullshit. She was on that fuck shit. She was on that fuck shit.
And that's a part of it too, because opposites do attract. That law of attraction is a motherfucker, and it does reign true.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah, you're right. Like, when you said that, I kind of cut it off before it even start. I'm just like, she making me feel good. I gotta run.
Exactly.
Oh God! I gotta tie my shoes up.
I got a dip on this bitch.
Did I do something wrong? No,
Usain
you did everything right.
You know what? I'm heading out for a pack of cigarettes. I'll be right back. Fade off to the background.
Won't see me again ever.
Oh God. I'm talking about
did I do something wrong?
She making me
you
feel
did
important.
everything right. You did everything right.
And that's what fucked it up.
And now
sadly.
I gotta go.
I'm talking about I love you. You're cool. I gotta demote it. At first I said I was gonna say love, but I gotta like you're cool, and then I just escaped. Like real shit. Real shit, man. This is it's just crazy to me, man. Like, I mean, because honestly, I'm not gonna lie. Like, love is something that I truly would want, but I just feel like it's fugazi as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's like I kind of wired my mind to just cut off the idea of love, just because I made myself overly busy to where I don't even care to think about love. Mm-hmm. Like I'm just too busy for it,
and you know what that is? It's called avoidance.
I mean,
when you come up to something for that flight or fight response, you come to a flight or fight with love, and you chose flight. You chose to avoid it by keeping yourself so wrapped up in other things that you don't give yourself an opportunity to even be open to the idea of it.
Well, my thing is,
it's an extreme way of protecting yourself from the ultimate rejection and betrayal that comes with someone giving fake love.
Okay, well, my argument is, so if I go to Vegas, right, and and it's a possibility that I can hit big, right? I can easily just be like, I don't gamble. That's the same shit. It's a possibility I can fall in love, but I just don't do relationships.
Yep.
Because I went to Vegas once and I lost all my money, nigga. I lost my house. Like, shit. Hey, you talking about? And I'm like, God damn. It's a possibility I can hit this time, but do I want to do it? No. Love is a gamble.